Breaking news. Relying on a former despite speculation that she is expecting a rainbow baby, Duggar Dillard has returned with a straightforward remark. In April of last year, the mother, who is 33 years old, had a miscarriage. She has been recording her recovery process ever since. Today, she writes a lot about her family's adventures and other hobbies. However, there are those who can't help but wonder whether the mother of three is expecting again. Read on to find out what she said. Recently, Jill posted recordings on social media that showed what happened during their family photograph. The reunion went down without a hitch, and the former Counting on Stars got to pose for adorable family photos. However, many were captivated by Jill's strategy of concealing her belly from the cameras, allegedly with the help of her children. Because of this, many started to wonder whether Jill was having a rainbow baby. The speculation was already going strong when one photo cut off half of her torso. Is she expecting a child? Shape the photo so that one child is covering her baby bump. Is there a message you're attempting to convey with the pink bow on the teddy? In the midst of rumors that she is pregnant, Jill just posted fresh images of herself online. An unconcealed baby bulge was not visible in the snapshot that the former Counting on Stars shared of herself. She couldn't help but show off the jumpsuit that her cousin Amy Duggar King had given her. American Eagle is the brand name. I apologize that I cannot provide a link. If somebody finds it, please let me know so I may share it with you, she said. Once again, Duggar Dillard refrained from discussing her pregnancy. The picture, however, definitively ends any further debate. Duggar Dillard continued to discuss her loss in subsequent Instagram stories posts. A few of them are comments from her fans encouraging her to keep going strong in the face of adversity. Someone even went so far as to advise the Counting on Star to surround herself with supportive individuals throughout her tough times. Maybe this would help her get back together with her parents, Jim, Bob, and Michelle. When it comes to her fan base, Duggar Dillard has never been afraid to be honest. Beyond her renowned family, Jill has become famed for her refreshing candor and honesty. Jill has been open about her life's ups and downs, from her days as a reality TV star on shows like 19 Kids and counting on to her roles as a mother and author. She has also discussed her struggles to discover her own identity away from the Duggar family. Rumors have been circulating among Jill's admirers recently that she may be pregnant once again. The internet was abuzz with anticipation after the star dropped a few hints from loose-fitting clothing to a recent family picture in which admirers saw a glow on social media. Fan speculation, comments, and tagging flooded her social media postings. But Jill said nothing, allowing the suspense to develop. But today, in typical Jill style, she has answered her followers' questions clearly, and she did so with an image that could not be misunderstood. Jill has always been very open and honest with her followers, giving them recipes, family photos, and glimpses into her life. Her fans had been there for her every step when she left the Duggar household and started a new life with husband Derek Dillard and their 3 kids. Pregnancy rumors started circulating a few months ago, just after Jill's youngest son, Freddie, turned 1. Fans observed what they believed to be a little baby bulge in her most recent images, and she seemed to be shining in a manner that had people curious right away. The Duggars' penchant for having several children only served to feed the rumors, as Jill was well aware. However, Jill maintained a lighthearted tone, diverting attention away from the route by tweeting about her fitness objectives, experimenting with smoothies, and her fondness for stretchy loungewear. Guess who's bringing the food baby to every family dinner? She joked in one post, causing admirers to worry whether she was really hinting at anything more serious. After much anticipation, she eventually answered everyone's questions on a peaceful Friday morning by posting a photo. A new post by Jill appeared that morning as her followers went through their accounts. It was a straightforward shot of Jill in her kitchen, dressed in a colorful blouse that had the words, "Not pregnant, just hungry." With one fist clutching a spoon and the other a large dish of ice cream, she flashed a playful smile. Her devoted audience would have loved it since it was simple, humorous, and full of playfulness. "Putting this behind us now," she wrote below the picture. "You have your answer, everyone. By the way, I am pregnant with this whole container of chocolate chip ice cream right now." Nobody could get enough of her devoted fans. Fans were quick to voice their amusement, relief, and admiration for Jill's candor, and the post quickly went viral. Numerous viewers found meaning in the image beyond the obvious pregnancy query. Their favorite part was when Jill used comedy to dispel myths and celebrate the fact that a woman's body is wonderful regardless of whether or not she is pregnant. A deluge of comments ensued. "You tell him, Jill. Absolutely adore this. I appreciate you clarifying that, my dear. You look stunning whether you're full or not." That was very honest. And ice cream is now on my mind as well. The photo did double duty. It proved she wasn't pregnant and started a discussion about the immense pressure women face to explain everything from their bodies to their lives. This was an intended reaction for Jill. She elaborated on her reasoning for her response in the days that followed. In order to express her ideas to her Instagram followers, she went live with a Q&A. She smiled at the camera and added, "I love you guys. I get it. I know a lot of you genuinely want to know if there's another little Dillard on the way. Oh, and let's not forget that a woman's body goes through its own changes. And sometimes it's just because. Oh, I love comfort food." Her admirers valued her candor. They also enjoyed seeing her more humorous and self-assured side, which she had cultivated during the years. This was a big deal for Jill because she wanted to show other women that they should love their bodies no matter where they were in life. She hoped to demonstrate that a woman's value and identity were unrelated to her pregnancy status, but the guessing game had been entertaining. The audience was enthralled by Jill's astute strategy. People who found her reaction refreshing and relevant took to social media to express their thoughts. A number of Jill's friends and other mothers were so moved by the picture that they made their own copies and wore t-shirts reading, "Not pregnant, just tired," or "Not pregnant, just in love with food." A domino effect was created by Jill's candor and humor. A few of parenting and lifestyle blogs shared the piece, talking about how women frequently feel pressured to conform to particular standards or keep up a certain image. For some women, Jill's lighthearted article served as a powerful reminder to enjoy their own paths without worrying about what other people think. In a subsequent interview, Jill addressed the question of the post's surprising impact, saying, "I was honestly just trying to have a little fun with it. When others are constantly observing your every move, it's easy to feel pressured to conform to their expectations of how you should appear or act. However, I believe that being authentic is the greatest self-care we can perform. Oh, I'd totally be down with that if it meant having ice cream evenings in my stretchy jeans." The more time went on, the more admiration and respect for Jill the fans felt. She had shown that she could be genuine and humorous even when pressured by the spotlight. By answering the most pressing concern and playfully questioning societal standards, her one photo had captured everyone's attention. Even while Jill kept her readers informed on her family life, she was clearly intent on writing her own story today. She treasured her family and liked being a mother, but she also treasured the emotional and mental freedom she had achieved. Jill discreetly reaffirmed her limits and encouraged others to do the same by choosing to shrug off the assumptions and suspicions. Over the weeks that followed, Jill's admirers would sometimes repost that famous picture, this time identifying her and captioning it with friendly jokes. The one photo had become a watershed event in her story, a sign that she didn't have to conform to anyone's expectations and that the greatest gift she could get was acceptance of herself. For the time being, Jill's response was quite clear. She was absolutely loving her family, savoring every moment, and embracing life with an abundance of humor, regardless of whether she was pregnant or not.